It's the planet's funniest animals. The animal show that doesn't bite. So jump up on the good couch and meet a dog with a fetching look. The original horse whisperer. Plus, we'll road test one of those new beetles. All that and much, much more on the planet's funniest animals. And now, a man who once had a business fixing leaky water buffaloes, Matt Gallant.
Hi, and welcome to the planet's funniest animals, the show that's making one small step for man and one giant leap for mandrills. Well, it's been anticipated all year long, but Detroit has finally announced its new line of animal vehicles. They'll be hitting your showroom floors in a few months, but we have the first sneak peek. Take a look. Check out this beauty with plush bucket seating, elegant ride, and rack and pinion steering. That's Kenny Rack steering now. His friend Al Pinion will take over when he gets tired. J.D. Bowser and Associates rated the S-150 as the best pickup in its class. The only drawback is, look what it picks up. Well, they've been making them since World War II, but someone has finally taken Farfanugan to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, the world's first Beetle pickup. No one drives off the car lot without purchasing some kind of accessories package. The accessories package to this vehicle includes a belt and matching tie. If you're looking for something to give you a lift, check out this model. You won't go anywhere, but you'll get a lift. Here's an all-terrain vehicle that performs well on land and water. Not only does it have plenty of headroom, it seats up to 7 comfortably on the rear. We all know someone who's easily amused. You know the guy I'm talking about. The guy who can have fun by just watching a fly on a windowsill. By the way, did you know that they scratch their legs 322 times a minute? Anyway, here are some pets and their owners who are also easily amused. Talk about easily amused. Now, why in the world would a ferret be satisfied playing with a soiled old sock? I mean, come on. The foot's right there. Why not go right for the real thing? Now, is it just me, or is this the poster dog for the easily amused? Third dog injured in suspicious fetching incident. Hey, if you think this cat looks easily amused here, you should see how crazy he gets when he sees those little cherub fountains at the park. Some animals are so easily amused that they don't need to actually play a game of cards. They're just happy to spend the afternoon shuffling. You know, it's always good to have a list of things to do. Well, for example, tape Planet's Funniest Animals, make dinner, tell Matt it's our favorite show, tape actual favorite show, Jag, over that animal junk when Matt goes out. Oh, wait a minute. This is my dad's list. I must have picked it up from the wrong pair of pants while my parents were visiting from Hilton Head. Anyway, speaking of lists, here's a things to do list for my dog. Number 1. Do this continuously for 5 minutes. Try to walk in a straight line afterward. Number 2. Try to pop balloon. After that, destroy cake, party favors, and child's presents. Number 3. Give up on waiting for gas company guy. Help next door neighbor locate leak himself. Number 4. Bring Matt big stick. Run from aggravated camper whose tent just fell down. Number 5.
Ja.
Stuff tennis balls in mouth. Be glad owner doesn't play soccer. Number 6. Practice music lesson. Stink at it. Tell people it's modern jazz. Well, it's time once again to check our mailbag. Here's one that reads, Dear Matt, I have this really cool toy car. I love it. But the moment I brought it home from the store, I noticed that Rusty, our dog, kept barking at it. Rusty is a retired police dog. I saved him from the shelter myself. What do you think his problem is with my toy? Please help me, Matt. I just love you and your show. Signed, Derek Heiselman, 9 years old, Olin, Florida. Well, Derek, I really couldn't say why your dog is so upset with your toy without actually seeing him myself, so let's just cue up that tape he sent us. Now, why would a retired police dog be so interested and upset over one specific toy? Wait a minute. Go back. Freeze frame. Okay, now zoom in. That's the toy car that was stolen from the Toys Galore store in Olin, Florida last week. Thanks for the letter, Derek. And expect a visit from the Olin Sheriff's Department Juvenile Division in the next, 30 to 45 minutes. Now, I'm all for optimism and keeping a bright outlook on life and everything, but there are some things in this world that just aren't going to go your way no matter how hard you try. Here are some animals who are figuring that out the hard way. Talk about a reality check. No matter how hard this dog tries, he's never going to be able to actually catch a shadow. He's also never going to be able to figure out what this guy's picking at. And no matter how hard you try, you're never going to get on TV by repeatedly ramming your face into the picture tube. I found that out one day by watching MTV Beach House. And no matter what you may think, you'll never change the look of your bathroom floor without the help of a good tile man. And you can try all you want, but you'll never, ever get a good night's sleep as long as your mattress is one giant whoopee cushion. And try as you may, you'll never be invited to join in any reindeer games when your only friends are made out of a stone resin? No matter how hard this dog tries, he's never gonna get the bad music on this tape out of his head. You know the guy in that TV commercial who wants to know if you have a good invention to sell? Well, he wanted to know, and I told him about mine. So I sent him just $7,000, and he promised that my computer chip that detects TV scam artists will definitely be on the market. Exciting, huh? Anyway, speaking of inventors, here are some people he's already helped.
If you like parachuting, skiing, and equestrian riding, now you can do them all at the same time with the patented Horse Chute. See, what you do here is you let squirrels gather their food for the winter, put them on this great new invention, and voila, mixed nuts. Here's an invention that was developed in response to the California energy crisis. There should be no surprise that there's still a crisis. Here's a new invention based on an old idea. The Jacqueline in the box. And like the old model, this one seems to annoy everybody too. Here's an invention that was actually denied a patent. Apparently, the shoe was invented thousands of years ago.
And now it's time for more videos that look really similar. One thing you should know about us is that we're not above resorting to good old-fashioned physical humor for the sake of cheap, easy laughs. That said, please enjoy a whole bunch of clips involving people thrown recklessly from horse carts. Now, our producers can only pick one for the anniversary show. See if you can guess which one they chose. Here are 3 clips of people thrown recklessly from horse carts. Clip number 1, 2 guys getting thrown off a buggy. Clip number 2, 2 guys getting thrown off a buggy. And clip number 3, 2 guys thrown off a buggy. Now it's time for Animals in the News. 12-year-old Paul Jessup of Haverston, Idaho, filed a lawsuit against the Bear Scouts of America after he was denied membership into the privately funded organization just because he's an elephant. Yesterday, a never-before-seen photo surfaced of the very first fire hydrant installed in Little Creek, Maine in 1919. It wasn't until years later when dogs would be attracted to the base of the receptacle. The American Medical Society has recently published an article citing a new home remedy. If you don't happen to have a frozen bag of peas or steak on hand, they say the best way to bring down head swelling is a really cold parrot. An Australian kangaroo traveling in Brooklyn was mugged Tuesday in a downtown subway. The female kangaroo told authorities she learned her lesson and will no longer carry large amounts of cash in her pouch. wanted. Felon Ronald Cash, better known to authorities as the Crocodile Bandit, was apprehended Wednesday while boarding a city bus in Detroit. Cash, who was wearing a wig at the time, said he didn't understand how anyone knew it was him. Controversy surrounded the hit musical The Lion King, and during a rehearsal, 3 tigers, claiming their breed is king, rushed the stage and attacked the show's producer. Dating is difficult today. Don't get me wrong, I have no problem getting a girl's number, but then after I buy her that expensive dinner, there's always the awkward part of handing her credit card back to her. Dating's no picnic for animals either, especially blind dating. Did you ever wonder what your blind date was thinking? Boy, this guy's all lip. And he didn't even buy me dinner yet. These 2 blind daters met in a chat room. They both had the same thing in common. I'm guessing it's fleas. If you're out on a first date, it's considered inappropriate to nibble on your date's ear. Of course, it's even more inappropriate to chew it up and digest it. If you're gonna go out on a date, it's always polite to call first. And not just show up and wake her out of a sound sleep. Blind dates work out best when the couple shares something in common. These 2 both love trees. Although probably not for the same reasons. Here's one of those cases of unrequited love. He could care less, even though she's head over heels over him. There goes her head. Now her heels. Here's a message to the girls out there. It's not really a date if you ask a guy to come over while you're on a babysitting job. I do this show every day, and it's easy to take for granted the staff members behind the scenes who make this show as good as it is. So, if I may, I'd like to take a couple of seconds here, and I know I may be embarrassing you guys, to give certain individuals their due. Where are they? There's our #1 camera operator, Chuck Montgomery. We couldn't do it without him. Well, that's mostly because we only actually have the 1 camera. There's our director, Hal Forty. Give me camera 1. And get ready, take camera 1. Now back to camera 1. Smash cut. Camera 1. As you can see, Hal needs a little more assistance these days. Anyway, thanks, guys. Well, it's time to say goodbye, but before we go, let me leave you with this thought. Just because you work out your calves, it doesn't mean they'll grow up into healthy cows. So long, everyone.